Top of it. It's Dylan Alexander. Thanks for checking me out. And on today's video, I want to discuss just how rare and special it is to be a man. And I think a lot of us guys, we take it for granted and we just think being a man is regular. We wake up every day as a man and we don't realize how valuable that is. And we think that there's just a bunch of billions of other men on the planet. But I'm telling you right now, man, a true man is more rare than you would imagine. Trust me, man. It's something that has to be taught almost, because our culture today has kind of forgotten it, and we've lost our way when it comes to manhood and the principles that come with that, and you have to implement in your life to show that you're a man. Man, it's funny, I was actually talking to a chick last night. I met her a couple days ago at the grocery store. Really, really cool chick. Just my type and everything. We seeing where it goes, but we were on the phone, getting kind of deep. I'm hitting her with the questions and getting in her psyche, figuring out her past a little bit. And I don't recommend staying on the phone too much with a woman, but she just kind of was like, I was trying to get off the phone, but she was digging my conversation. And so I was like, all right, you wanna go deeper? All right, I'll dig deeper. And I started really figuring out her past a little bit. And it came to a point where she kind of let me know. She's 28 years old, by the way. And she let me know that she's never been with a man. And I thought that was funny. I wasn't really shocked, even though I kind of acted like I was shocked, but I knew what she was talking about, in the fact that it's really hard for a woman to find a real, true man. You see, she can find males all day. Some dudes, some dudes. She could find a dude. But a genuine, stomped down man, that's something that women yearn for, but rarely get because of the world we're in. And I just chuckled when she told me that, and I'm like, oh, that's funny, but you happen to be talking to one now, and teasing her a little bit. But that right there was just the proof. And I already know it's true, but it was more confirmation in the fact that, guys aren't stepping up to the plate like we used to. And it's really a matter of just our culture and society doesn't really emphasize it anymore. And it actually we don't really know what it is. We don't know what to look for in being a man. And there's a lot of reasons why. I mean, I can go down the list of reasons. The single motherhood epidemic. Dudes getting locked up, and a lot of these kind of guys. You know what I mean? A lot of fruitiness out here, and a number of excuses, and just people are not faithful to each other, and just whatever. There's so many reasons I can go down, but the point of the matter is, if you are a man, a true man, the field is wide open. And it's a beautiful thing. And you have to embrace it. You have to take more pride in it, because when you're a real man in a world that doesn't have that many real men out here, and you're a real man, you got the advantage. And it's way easier, because it's like it's almost like being a fine woman in her 20s, right? You got the upper hand, you got the goods, and a bunch of people would love to have what you have, and you're very sought after. Same thing as a man, right? But men, we're just so blinded to this fact. We think it's just, you see another guy, oh, that's a man, that's a man. He's 18 years old or older, that's a man. But that's not always the case. It's rarely the case. It's about how you move, how you carry yourself. What do you believe in? What do you stand for? What are your principles? What's your education like? What do you know? What's your knowledge? You understand? These are the things that make you up to be qualified to be a man. You know, and I'm just here to let you know that you need to do your best in your life. If you're not at that level where you want to be, where you feel like you can be called a man, you need to do that more than you need to get your college degree, more than you need that promotion at work. You need to find that manhood first before anything else. Because like my OG Gorgeous Dre, man, like he said in the famous documentary American Pimp, man, you know, yeah, I'm a pimp, but I'm a man before anything. And when he was locked up, he was like, man, you think this taking away all my stuff and taking away my freedom is gonna take away my manhood? Well, you got me sadly mistaken. And he held it down, man, despite all the worst circumstances. And that's something that we all need to carry with ourselves. Because as long as you're a man, you're good. You're doing what you're supposed to, you're being what you're supposed to be in this life. That's your role that you need to be playing your role to the T before you even try to pursue wealth or being famous or being swole in the gym or whatever identity you're looking to strive for. Before you chase any other identity out here, man, you got to ask yourself, but am I a man though? And really dig deep and ask yourself, man, prove it to yourself that you're a man. Ask yourself, look in the mirror if you have to. And I tell you what, man, being a man is so powerful. And I know it, that you can have a bunch of beautiful women. And this is the misunderstanding that a lot of guys have today. They think they got to be rich and famous to have women, the woman of their dreams, get her to act right. But I'm here to let you know you don't. You don't need none of that. All you need to first have is, are you a man? Are you stomped down as a man when it comes to dealing with a woman and how you carry yourself, conduct yourself in every aspect of life? Are you a man? And if the answer is no, then the wealth, the fame, the muscles mean jack diddle. I'm here to let you know you can be the ugliest, fattest, brokest piece of trash ever, but if you're a real man, women are gonna still like flock to you. They'll still respect it. And if you press the line, you could have pretty much most women, any woman that finds you slightly attractive, you could have her if you're a man. I know it, I've lived it. Like right now, I am not in the best position of my life. I've had way more money than I have right now. I've had bigger muscles than I have right now. But yet and still, I still got a couple chicks on my line that they can't get enough of me, man. But it's not even about that. I'm not trying to like brag or nothing. It's not about that. Hell, as I mentioned in videos previously, man, about pimps, this is why I take game from them and I listen to them so much. You know, judge them if you want to, but I'm not here to judge. I'm here to get some game. You can have like I said, you could be fat, stinking, and ugly with one eye, a missing leg, But if you conduct yourself like a man, you got some game about you, you know how to talk and converse, you could have a gang of women, the finest women too, that are okay with you having a bunch of them. You could have a whole bunch of them. It's been proven. I don't even like, just ask the pimps, ask them. They'll tell you. Because at the end of the day, they're men. They're men first. And they know how to carry themselves. And they know how to be a leader, be a boss of their own world. And the women women are waiting to follow the leader. They're waiting, they're looking, they're searching. But all they run into is a bunch of busters and fakes and phonies who lie their way through things. And if you can be one of those rare breed of real men out here, and she finds you and she's like, oh man, I found a man. I found a man. That's how she's gonna act. And now you got it how you want. And you don't even have to be rich or none of that. Just say, hey baby, I got the plan, follow my lead, and she's gonna follow. She can have more money than you. But you the one with the plan, you the one that's the leader, you know how to make moves. And that's all that matters, because you're the man. It's God first, man and woman and child. That's just how it is. Believe it if you want to or not, it doesn't matter. Like, that's just what it is. And if you play your role according to the laws of nature, hey man, you're gonna have the best life you could ever dream of. So ask yourself, are you a man? And if you are, embrace it, man, and use it to the max, because this world is for men. What James Brown? This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman. So anyways, you get my drift. I hope this is a good reminder and wakes you up a little bit, man, and realize your power. But don't abuse it, but embrace your beauty of power that you're in, the position. It's a beautiful thing, man. I know I am. I enjoy it, and this is just a reminder for those that forgot, all right? But that's it, man. I appreciate y'all watching. If you like what I got to say, man, leave a like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you mess with me, hit that subscribe button, man. I got more stuff on the way. And I'm gonna holla at y'all on the next one. Peace.